everyone, welcome back to Match Your Residence YouTube channel. I'm Ishwari. I'm a second year resident at an internal medicine residency program in Brooklyn. I'm from India and I graduated from a med school in China in 2021. I applied for the match right after graduation and started residency in July 2022. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys things that residency taught me besides medicine. Number one, facing challenges. In residency, you'll be working in multiple settings. You'd be on an outpatient setting, an inpatient setting, ICU, admitting, nights. You'll be doing multiple things. And each block is so different from the other in terms of the environment, the workflow, your responsibilities, and your workload. So when you're continuously being moved to a new environment every 2 weeks, you're facing so many new things that sometimes it can get very overwhelming. But as and when year one progressed, I felt like I was getting used to being put in this uncomfortable position, and it made me feel more prepared for facing these challenges. This has helped me find ways to adapt to changes and also find a way to figure things out. Number two, communication. Okay, before I started residency, I used to feel very nervous to speak to people over the phone. I would always prefer text because I felt like I had enough time to think and reply. And this became so challenging because like when we get pages, you're expected to call back as soon as possible and speak to whoever's paging you, or even consults, like when attendings like call you, you're expected to have a conversation about your patient. So these were certain things that used to scare me a lot when residency started. But I feel as months passed, I started getting more confident with these things to a point where I feel like right now, if I have to consult someone, I can just pick the phone up and speak with them. So this is also a very useful skill to have, not only in a hospital setting, but otherwise as well. So I feel like residency prepares you for so much more than just being a doctor. Number three, time management. So as an intern, especially when you're on call, you're expected to deal with so many things simultaneously. Not only will you be covering more number of patients on a weekend, but also be doing admissions, downgrades, going to rapid responses, going to codes. There are like multiple things that you'll be doing. So staying organized is the key to any busy day in the hospital, because you want to do multiple things in a short period of time, and at the same time, you don't want to miss things as well, right? So having that skill to multitask is something that residency just makes you really good at. Number four, working under pressure. There are going to be multiple high pressure situations, especially when you're in the ICU, when you're in the ED, or even on floors, like when there are rapid responses, there are codes. You are expected to work under pressure, and I feel that the key to working under pressure is staying calm. I even spoke about this on one of my Instagram posts, if you guys remember. Literally on my second day of residency was my weekend call, and I was called by a nurse stating that one of my patients is having trouble breathing, and I was so scared. But then I just knew from med school that the first thing you do is vitals and finger sticks. So that's all I did, and I called my senior. So it wasn't anything too crazy, but then like I had freaked out so much. My seniors came and they were just like, it's fine and stuff. They sort of like reassured me and stuff. Cut to a few more months down when I was called by a nurse stating that my patient is having trouble breathing. I was able to stay calm, and I was able to just get to the root cause of the problem, and I was able to assess the patient. I knew when to escalate, what I wanted to do, what my plan was, and once I had my initial assessment in place, I then spoke to my senior. So I feel like this is something that residency makes you really good at, and it has taught me to not panic and to just address the problem. Because what's the worst that can happen if you don't know the answer? You ask for help, because having the confidence that every problem has a solution, and if I don't know it, I can ask for help, has made me so much more calm. And this is something I feel that I have gotten much better at as compared to last year. So those are things that I learned from my experience in residency last year. I have also made detailed Instagram posts about each of them, so feel free to check them out. And also, if you want guidance to preparing for the USMLE, for the match process, and for residency application, make sure you check out my YouTube channel because it has a lot of information about it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to Match Your Residence YouTube channel. And comment below what you are looking forward to the most in residency. So you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time.